Got to the throne of God, I couldn't stand up. I saw 24 thrones, but no one was sitting in them. And I asked that angel, I asked them 24 elders. He said, yes. I said, well, where are they? He said, Jesse, we are servants here. He said, they're in the city. They're ministering. They're ministering constantly. Servants. You are a servant. We serve you. Everybody serves. It's what you can do for. You always say, can I help? Somebody's always trying to do something for you. When I got to the throne of God, I hit the ground. I couldn't stand up. The light was so bright. The angel of the Lord gave me some fruit. He said, eat this so you can withstand the glory of God. The closer you get to the throne, the weaker you become because of the glory of God. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm about ready to tell you is going to shock you. I could not. I saw Jehovah the Father's feet. But I also, I said it on the tape, I only saw his feet. But he was sitting down, and I saw his hand. I mean, this lower part, he was sitting like this in his hand. He is so powerful. I heard this massive amount of energy. That's the only way I can explain that. Power. If he would just barely move, a universe would annihilate. Jehovah, Elohim, Yahweh. And in this and I'm looking like this, and I could only see his feet, and I saw his finger, his hand, like, the lower part of his body, what I meant, like that. He did, and these angels flying, the great God Jehovah, and smoke just coming up, and just and this massive sound. Power like I've never experienced in my life. And these big angels, now these had wings, flying in that throne, saying, the great God Jehovah. And I saw the hand, like his hand, even though I said it in the tape like it was his feet, but it was in his lower part. His finger did this. I want everybody to see this. His finger just did. And when he moved, an angel of God was thrown up against a wall. The angel went bam, flying. I mean, like if Jehovah just moves without it being calculated, gone. Power. And in this massive light, I'm laying on my face, if I can, like this, literally like this, trying, and I'm getting weaker, looking like this. And out of that massive light, there's one, yet there's two. I see like another individual. They're one, yet they're two. I could say this in tongues. I don't know how to explain this in English. And out of this massive energy of light and love and power comes Jesus. He's in the Father. The Father's in him. He's like at the right hand of God. You understand? I understand that statement. He comes out of that power. And when he came, he comes out in human form, something we can touch. It seemed like millions of people at the throne of God just bit the dust. And all of a sudden, he comes out of that light. And there he is, like I saw him in paradise. And all my life as a minister, I thought he was a teacher. A very mild-mannered, calm person. He came out on that platform, on that throne. You could hear the Father going, just power. And the people, and he came out, and he's not a teacher, even though I know he can teach, but he's a preacher. And he began to shout. Jesus shout. He said, I'm going to get your brothers. I'm going to get your sisters. I'm going to get your family. And I'm bringing them back to this place to live with me forever and ever. He's a preacher. He shouts. He hollers. Man, you know what I thought of? I thought, man, Shambach ain't got nothing on Jesus. He's a shout. He hollered. He was excited. People screaming and hollering. I'm laying on the floor trying to glimpse this stuff. It was the most powerful experience I ever went through. People shouting and loud. And he's preaching. He hollers. I was amazed. Because I thought he walk around like this. No. Oh, he's excited. Now, you can't see Jehovah's face and live. At least I couldn't. But I'll explain this statement. I would see Jesus and he would stop. And I could look at him. See, because the heart of God is the Father. The face of God is the Son Jesus. The voice of God is the Holy Ghost. But the hand of God is the church. And I saw him. And I seen him turn around several times like this. And he'd look at that massive light. And that's when I noticed I couldn't, because you see, I'm looking down, but I could see Jesus' face. I could bear that power. But when I'd go to try to look at the fire, he would walk out and walk in. He'd go into the fire. He'd go into the fire. He'd just walk in it, into that massive amount of energy. But he would look, and I've never seen love like I saw that. You could sense the love of God just pulling from Christ. And you could see Christ just giving love back and forth. It was just such a